excited about it.
Where's it rank? I mean, you have a lot of accomplishments while you're here, Final Four, all that stuff. Where does this rank?
This is on the top.
Very top?
I wouldn't say very top, but I mean it's close to a lot of things I've done in my life. It's tough to get to a Hall of Fame, any magnitude. Okay, I've been fortunate to be my high school Hall of Fame, Massachusetts, and and now Ohio State, which is a very big deal. But it's something that I strive for. I think we play the game not thinking about it. I don't think in the moment we think we want to be Hall of Fame, but I figure if you do what you're supposed to do, you play well, you enjoy some success, win some accolades, then this could be a possibility.
You got family here?
Yeah, my family's here. They'll be here later on. Extremely proud, excited about it. Like I always said, like when I do something, it's not only about me, it's about my whole family and friends. So when I do it,
you're a guy, I mean, obviously you trained for him, you've been there for 2 years, set a bunch of records. It's probably got to be a little more meaningful maybe.
It is. It definitely means a lot because I know that it took a lot for me to come here. And I think that's what I'm talking about in my speech is that I didn't have to leave Boston. I was comfortable. I just got off winning the Big East title. I was Big East MVP of the tournament. I was winning, and here was a program that was losing. So I took a tremendous leap of faith in not only the coaching staff but also my ability. And I'm happy I did. And I don't regret my decision at all.
Did you really? I mean, before you came here, did you even know anything about Ohio State?
I did. Yeah, definitely because I love sports first and foremost. But I was a big Ohio State football fan.
Okay.
Ohio State football, I love watching it. And having my freshman year, Ohio State opened up against BC in East Rutherford, New Jersey, and destroyed Boston College. And also watching Michigan against Jimmy and the Fat Five, those games. So I definitely watched the Ohio State University, and so I didn't know how big it was until you get here. You really don't know. Coming from the East, it's a little different. We're mainly about pro sports. But here in the Midwest, it's college sports. And, when I got here and started experiencing this, it was just like a drug and you want more.
Is there any specific memories from your career that stands out? Maybe one thing over this?
I mean, I could say going to the Final Four was it. That was huge, but I think that things that really stands out for me is just the times I had with my teammates. The guys, what we did in those locker rooms on the road trips, the friendship and the bonds that we created was second to none, and that's why we're really still close. And I understand the Final Four was great, winning the Big East Big Ten was great, but those relationships that I created and the fun that we had, I always tell the young guys now in school, like you guys didn't have fun like we had fun. It's different. I mean, you guys have everything, the great arenas, and look at the Union. It's way different than what we had. Everything is so much better, but I feel like you didn't have as much fun as we had. So that was it for me. That sticks out, just the amount of fun I had in school.
What do you think the direction of the program is? Just since you got here, obviously your first year when you sat out was kind of rock bottom almost. You got the Final Four the next year, and then Thad's taking it to another level again.
I am so impressed and happy with the direction of the program. This program here obviously ranks high in football, one of the best. But I think when it comes down to it, in all sports, basketball being one of them now, it's a top 5 university to attend. It has everything, and people want to come here. The direction is going to basketball is magnificent. Thad Mott and his crew, they do an excellent job. And I always say it, and I'm going to say it to it, and I stick to it, that 99 team, we changed culture here at Ohio State. We really did, because if we didn't play as well as we did in catapult to 2000, O'Brien did well. He still won the Big East tournament title. But think about it, a guy like that wouldn't have really been thinking about coming here. I think we really started the stepping stone up. We got it back on track, and I love just watching. I love watching how it unfolds. I love interacting with the guys every year when they come in, working out with them, and just seeing how much they enjoy it. And understanding that I know people before me, they love what they laid down for us, and I feel the same. I love what we lay down for these guys, and I'm sure it's going to continue that way.
Do you expect any of your teammates to be joining the Hall of Fame anytime soon?
I don't know. Mike is in. Not sure for my class, for when I play. Not sure, but I know coming after there will be. Obviously, the likes of Evan Turner for sure, and I'm sure a kid like Dave Lighty and Jared and Mike Conley. I don't know. It depends on how the voting goes. I don't know I really wasn't sure if I would make it because I played 2 years. I didn't know what the criteria would be. Different schools are different things, but if you ask me, I was like, yeah, for sure I should be. There's no question. I don't even know if, in college, if they go by what you did while you was at the university, or do they go by your being done with school, pro career, whatever the case may be. I was unsure of it, but all in all, I felt like I did enough, and it's being shown now.
What's the present for Scoonie Penn? What you got going on?
I'm just trying to grow as a human being, first and foremost. I wonderful family I got to take care of. Watching my son, coming to his own. I do a lot of work with kids. As kids, I train, I work out. Working towards having my own facility, I want my own development center. I feel there's a great load of talent in this area that needs to be developed. Besides that, I also am putting on a cornhole for cancer. That'll be October 12th at the end zone. The proceeds, some of the proceeds will go to, Urban Meyer, Shelley Meyer Fund. So I'm, just doing a bunch of things, helping out the community as much as I can, and just staying involved with basketball. I play as much as I can. I go to the school, play with these guys, and destroy them as much as I can. So, that's all I do. Stay involved in the game, definitely.
What are some of the moments in games that kind of stick with you? In the Final Four run, the block.
That was big. The block. A couple that stand out. One that wasn't so good. My senior year, we lost to Illinois at the buzzer in Illinois. It was an unbelievable game. Frank Williams. I'll never forget that shot. He shoots it. While the ball's in the air, I'm under the basket. I start to walk away because I knew it was going in. I think of a game like Iowa, where the first half I couldn't buy a bucket, and the second half I hit 6 threes, and we ended up winning Iowa. The loudest crowd I've ever heard in my life, probably, or one of the loudest. I heard some crazy stuff in here. Was in Indiana. We was at Indiana playing. We had the lead, and Dan could probably attest to this. Luke Recca gets a steal, and he dunks the ball, and the crowd in Bloomington goes bananas. Coach O'Brien calls a timeout, and we go sit in the huddle, and the coach just sits there. It was so loud that he couldn't speak because we couldn't hear anything. And that moment just jogs my memory because I was stuck like, what are we doing right now? But we got it together and we won the game, so that's all that matters.
You can keep him here real quick and I'll bring him right back.
Okay.